In this video, traders, we're going to look at which stocks might benefit when more people start working from home. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. All right, so at the time of filming this, coronavirus is kind of in mid-flow. We're expecting the peak to be in a couple of weeks, but no one really knows. But a lot of companies are saying to workers, hey, listen, you need to work from home. Some companies are splitting the teams up into two. Some people are sending all their home workers, like more of the tech companies are saying, hey, you can work from home. A lot of other companies are either saying, hey, if you can work from home, work from home. And I think that's the general guidance coming from the governments as well. Now, this may be happening a little bit more accelerated due to the virus, but even if you're watching this after this has passed, and who knows what's going to happen, there is a general trend for more people to be working from home. Now, will it go completely everyone works from home? Probably not, because that human interaction is so valuable. If there are people in their office, the ideas, etc. But there's going to be a lot more people who are actually working from home to save on emissions, to save on energy and all this kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do now, guys, we'll look at some stocks, some obvious stocks that will benefit from people working from home, and maybe some less obvious ones as well. Now, particularly at the moment with the coronavirus, these are very kind of in focus, but also afterwards seeing whether they benefit from a lot more people being spread all about. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the stocks that are going to benefit from working from home. So there's some obvious ones. The first one I've got for you guys is Slack. Code on that is work. Now, Slack is a messaging technology generally used a lot more by tech companies. Developers use it. You can have channels, you work in teams. Very good way of communicating. Better than email. Good for kind of sending files instantly. Good for team communications. Just a kind of good way of doing it. A lot of companies now are setting up people who are working from home in those Slack channels, in those teams, and so teams can communicate. Superiors can look into the communication. There's a kind of paper trail, if you like. Emails, get lost, they get delivered. They're relying on all sorts of problems. You know what emails are like. So it's a good company to benefit from that. At the moment, actually, it's down quite a lot. Purely because they had earnings today, but I don't think the earnings actually took into account the coronavirus surge. So that's something to watch. The other one is Zoom, code ZM. Now Zoom's doing all right, really surging quite a lot after this coronavirus thing has come out. This is really an online conferencing software. If you've not used Zoom before, it's, people are literally having a video conference. It's super easy software to use, super compatible with all devices, all that kind of stuff. So it's a modern way of having online conferencing, and it seems to be the market leader at the moment. I don't know if it's the market leader, actually, it might not be right, but it seems to be gaining a lot of market share, and the brand is very, very out there. So that's one to watch. Another one is Docusign. So Docusign is a digital way of signing documents. Of course, people working from home, they don't want to be sending documents in the post, taking ages, nor they want to be hand delivering them. So these companies like this, as it becomes safer, as it becomes better, may start to benefit. Another one here is OKTA, Okta. And these guys do package software for they're kind of verifying ID on both sides of the coin. So we're slipping slightly out of the things now. RingCentral technology for telephone calls. Citrix is similar to Zoom. Now I'm pretty sure those guys do GoToWebinars. So if you're doing webinars and team meetings, those are the same kind of thing. Let's see what the market cap is on that actually. So 13 billion for that, and Zoom is the moment 29 billion. Wow, so that's a decent ramp up it's had on Zoom. So anyway, that's that one. Microsoft, okay, this is starting getting to less less kind of out of the direct benefit from it. Microsoft benefiting, of course, from more people using Microsoft Teams. That's the kind of similar thing to Slack. And maybe having more licenses on different machines. If home workers are going to be having to use Microsoft applications, they're going to need another license on their laptop if they didn't already have one. Then we've got the home working kind of gig economy stuff, not going out and about, Upwork. So people doing kind of things that they're good at. Let's say they're good at designing, good at logos, they might go on Upwork, or they might go on Fiverr and start to use that a lot more in their spare time. So these possibly could benefit Upwork. Obviously, that's not a very pretty chart, but it is what it is. Netflix, people watching Netflix when they're staying at home, particularly if they're under quarantine, of course. Working from home, does that mean they're going to watch more Netflix Possibly. Amazon, the obvious one, guys, a little bit out of, again, we're getting a bit further away from it. It's going to be stuff like the deliveries. People don't want to go out and buy things. People want to stay in. And also, regardless of the virus, you know, if people are staying in anyway, they're going to be more inclined to say, okay, well, I'm working during the day, but I can wait in for an hours in delivery. So maybe they're going to start to use that. Disney, less obvious one. However, Disney Plus, the new streaming service, if they have looking after children perhaps as part of the day, or I'm sure there's other entertainment on there for adults as well. So that's one part obviously of their revenue stream, the parks and the licensing and stuff, etc. Google makes sense. They've got Google Hangouts, they've got loads of technology to have those conference type calls, and also benefiting from more people searching. Perhaps people are less inclined to be worried about the boss looking over their shoulder and do more searching, so more ads are going to be served, that kind of stuff. Same thing about Twitter. Again, you know, directly benefit, but people may spend more time on Twitter if they're working from home. Facebook as well, and obviously Snapchat. We've got others as well, other social media platforms, but the big ones are going to be the ones that help people work more efficiently. So Slack, you know, Zoom, Docusign, and perhaps maybe some of these others like Citrix, etc. So guys, those are a few stocks that are worth watching if you're looking for the boom in working from home. If you think that more people are going to be working from home and starting to use these softwares, maybe they're worth a look. Now, don't forget, just because identifying a stock or potential stock that might benefit doesn't necessarily mean it's a good buy or a good trade. Could be super overvalued already. You know, there's lots more due diligence to go into, but something to get your teeth stuck into, something to get started with. Take care, bye-bye.